Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Fairhope, Alabama. And we are at the Fairhope Library, where I am glad to be here invited to. My name is Annalisa Burch. I am the current author of a poetry anthology called The Silenced Colonized. I brought the book with me so you can see the cover. You can get it on Amazon. I'm just putting it out there, okay? Today, I just wanted to welcome everyone. I know we're in this pandemic situation and we're all isolated away from each other. And when you would normally have the opportunity to do a poetry experience in a room full of people, we have to have it isolated like this. But I think it can still be advantageous. I'm influenced by a great number of artists, writers, largely Maya Angelou, of course, Nikki Giovanni, James Baldwin, Paul Laurence Dunbar, Langston Hughes, all these great, amazing people, Khalil Gibran. It just can go on. And prayerfully, I believe their work has influenced my writing to the same degree, and I'm just trying to follow in these geniuses' footsteps. So this morning, what I'd like to do is I'd like to read a piece from The Silenced Colonized that is appropriate for this time that we're in. We're moving through so many dynamics, the pandemic and tyranny amongst people, black people with the Black Lives Matters and blah, 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 blah. It's just a lot, okay? So this piece that I'm going to share with you is entitled Black Pathology. And the reason I chose this piece is because in light of the things that Black Americans have experienced in this country and the setbacks we've experienced, we still largely have to take responsibility for our part in moving toward the greatness that this country can be as a people, as painful as it can be. So I'd like to share this piece with you, so relax and enjoy it, and here we go. Woe to my African brothers and sisters and those of African descent. We've grown to be like our brother who sold us, desperate for acceptance and starving for gain. We've grown to be like our purchaser, green with envy and greedy for gold. When we believe as brothers and sisters, our goods and services should be minimized amongst ourselves, we've become disrespectful. When we say, hey, give me a break, it's because we fail to realize how riven we are. When we believe that it is to our advantage to disassociate from the Black experience, desiring the illusion of inclusion, this is the very template for our extinction. When we believe that if we marry white, we'll be all right, creating offspring filled with resentment and deceit. When we refuse to discipline our children, refusing to nurture their divine qualities, delinquency sprouts up weeds of misfortune. When we become comfortably homogenized, void of distinction, respectful possibility will loom beyond reach. Woe to my African brothers and sisters and those of African descent when we refuse to seek our heritage and blindly accept another's conception of our existence. Woe to us in this instance. The blame rests with us to the advantage of others, guiltless and void of mercy, eternally so. Woe to my African brothers and sisters and those of African descent. Our mental, physical, and spiritual endurance has made this world materially rich, left vitiate. Woe to my African brothers and sisters and those of African descent, that in all of these centuries of ill treatment, we still have not learned from the pain, nor gained from the suffering, to take our divine place and lead this world out of its dark night and into the glorious light. That's Black Pathology. So y'all make sure y'all get on Amazon, www.com, punch in the Silenced Colonized. The book will come up. It will give you an opportunity to see at least a few poems on the initial, and then you'll have to make a decision to purchase the book. I hope you do. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to Fairhope, Alabama at Fairhope Library. I want to say thank you to Miss Lackey for giving me the opportunity to come and do this poem for you guys. And y'all be safe out there. Make sure you wear your gloves and put your mask on, get your stuff, and get in safely with your families. And y'all be safe out there. Now you hear? Bye now.